Let's talk about some more variations of shoulder partners. One of these is dice sentences. Dice sentences adds an element of unpredictability to this, and also the potential for more variety. All you need to do is write 6 items on the board, whether that's 6 new words that you're studying that day, or 6 questions for review. Students work in pairs as before, but each pair gets a die. If you have questions on the board, then A would roll the die and ask B the associated question. If you have vocabulary, then perhaps A would ask the question in a standard form. Then B would roll the die and answer according to the number rolled. So let's look at an example of that. If you're learning, what do you eat for breakfast? Then A would ask the question, B rolls the die and gets a 3. 3 is toast. So B says, I eat toast for breakfast. Card sentences works much in the same way, but instead of 6 items, you have up to 13. Give each pair of students a pack of cards instead of a die. In this structure, the activities are very limited for a strong focus on the form, and they'd only be one part of a sequence of activities, not an end goal. But you can take the concept further. The easiest way is to do dice sentences as a talk for a minute activity. Write 6 topics on the board. A rolls the dice and has to talk for a minute about that topic. B times them and prompts them if needed. Then they swap. This is a good review or recall activity. Another way you can extend is by having 3 columns. Column A is a list of characters, a teacher, solicitor, artist, etc. Column B is the same, but with different jobs. Column C is a list of strange places, the moon, a small pizza restaurant in Papua New Guinea, the backseat of a mafia don's car. Each student rolls a die to get their character. Then they roll again for the scenario. They then have to role-play a scenario in which these 2 characters meet in that place. This can result in some really interesting conversations that force students to think on their feet and use the language in creative ways from simple prompts. This is just one example, but as you can see, you can use these basic tools to go in many different directions. And to be honest, I never walk into a class without some dice or cards in my resource box. If I really need a bit more practice time on some target language, there's nothing better than having them pair up and just get SLOP.